Hey friends, welcome back to the Introverted Leadership Podcast. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about something that used to drain me, and honestly, still can if I'm not careful. Team building events. You know the ones. Happy hours, group outings, offsite sessions, the dreaded mix and mingle. As an introvert, I've had my fair share of moments walking into those events with a smile on my face, but a battery already half empty. And by the time I got home, I was fully drained, sometimes for days. But something shifted for me recently. For example, last week, I went to a team building event and I genuinely enjoyed it. Now, don't get me wrong, my energy was still low afterwards. That part doesn't change. That's just how I'm wired. But as I sat on my couch reflecting quietly, I realized something very important. I've changed my perspective, and it changed how I show up. As introverted leaders, we often assume we're just not social or not good at these things. But let's be honest, that is such a surface level story. The real issue runs much deeper. It's not that we don't care. It's that big group setting drains our energy fast. Loud rooms, constant conversations, the mental juggling act of being present, observing, engaging, all at once around us, it's exhausting. Our nervous system processes social input differently. And if we don't manage our energy, we start to associate these events with stress and fatigue. No wonder we dread the next one. But here's what's also true. Introverts aren't antisocial. We just thrive in focused, meaningful connection. Give us a one-on-one conversation, a quiet moment, a thoughtful exchange, and we light up. The key isn't to avoid social settings altogether. It's to approach them with intention. Because with the right mindset and boundaries, these moments can actually be deeply fulfilling. So today, I want to share a few mindset shifts that have helped me enjoy these events without burning out. Number 1, shift your perspective on what connection really means. I used to roll my eyes at the word happy hour and thinking, I'm not a big drinker. Why are we doing this in the middle of the week? But now I see it completely differently. It's not about the drinks. It's about the connection, the group chats, the laughter, the opportunity for the team to bond in a relaxed space. That's where we build relationships. So here's the introvert insight. Happy hour isn't about the drink. It's a chance to build one-on-one connection where you can shine. Number 2, stop trying to do it all. You do not need to say yes to everything. For a long time, I felt like I had to prove I was a team player by showing up to every invite, even when I was running low on fumes. And now, I prioritize. I prioritize strategically to what's important. If I've been to 2 events this month already, I don't guilt myself for skipping the third one. I choose where I show up with intention. Here's the introvert insight. Protect your energy by being intentional, and don't guilt yourself to say yes. Number 3, set expectations with yourself. Let's be honest. If you're in a leadership role, team social events is part of the job. It's part of the responsibility. Instead of bracing for exhaustion, I reframe it. I ask myself, how do I want to show up at this event? Maybe it's just for the first hour. Maybe it's just to support someone else on the team. But I walk in with a purpose, and that mindset shift made a world of difference. Here's an introvert insight. Reframe social events as leadership moments, not energy drains. Number 4, watch for excuses that mask discomfort. Let's be real. I've made every excuse in the book. It's too far to drive. The weather is really bad today. I don't want to drink and drive, so I'm not going. But when I got honest with myself, I realized those weren't just always the true no's. They were just fear in disguise. Once I named that, I could make real choices, ones based on alignment, not avoidance. Here's the introvert insight. Discomfort is normal, but avoidance limits growth. Know the difference. Here's what I've learned. Introverts aren't boring. We don't need to be louder and more fun at these events. We just need strategies that honor how we function the best. So next time you're invited to an event and feeling torn, ask yourself these questions. What is this event really about? Does it align with what matters to me right now? Can I show up in a way that feels sustainable and true to who I am? You might still feel tired afterwards, and that's okay. But you leave knowing your energy went to something that mattered. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonated with you, here are more resources you might enjoy. Subscribe to the Introverted Leadership newsletter on LinkedIn and tune into more episodes on YouTube on this podcast. If you like a free guide, 5 Strategies to Lead with Confidence, you can find it on projectscenarios.com. If you need help with decision-making, I've published Introvert Leaders 4C Decision-Making Framework. It is available on Kindle. And as always, DM me, reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear your story. If you tried any of the strategy I've shared, I'd love to hear how it goes for you. Until next time, lead quietly but powerfully.